How to email customer on Shopify. So in this video, I'm going to be guiding you step by step on how to exactly send an email to a customer on Shopify, how to send a marketing campaign as well, how to set up automation emails to recover customers who maybe did not complete a purchase, and how to set up transactional emails to send to a customer when they have set up when they have completed an order or when you have fulfilled the order. So let's start. So one of the first things you're going to want to do, of course, when you're sending an email directly to a customer is, well, you're going to want to log into your Shopify account if you haven't done so. Next, you're going to go to orders. Now in orders, you're going to locate the order that you want to send an email to that customer to. So let's say for this example, it's this test order I have right here. And now that I've opened the order, right, if I go on the right side under the customer section and I look under contact information, I can see I have the customer's test email right here. And if I wanted to directly send an email, all I need to do is just click this email, and then I have the option right here to customize the subject name and write a custom and then review the email. And once I reviewed it, send the email to the customer. And that is how you send an email directly to the customer within Shopify. So let's move on to number 2, and that is how to send a marketing campaign to your Shopify customers. So to do this, it's very simple. All you need to do first, before you can even send a marketing email to a customer, is you'll need to download this free Shopify messaging app from the Shopify App Store. This will allow you to send emails to your customers. I'll have the link for this in the description below so you guys can go download it. So once you've downloaded the app, all you need to do is it will show up under under Shopify messaging, sales channels, right? So since I already have it downloaded, I could just click open here. For some reason it was hiding. There you go. So now it's under apps, right? So that's where it is. So from here on in, this is the dashboard on the Shopify messaging app. And to send a marketing campaign to a customer, once you click the Shopify messaging, right, all you need to do is go ahead and select create campaign. And once you do, Shopify already has default templates that you can send to your customers for different related emails that you want to send to the customer, right? So if you want to send a newsletter, promotionals, right, announcements, maybe product highlights, sharing a product that you're selling, right? So for example, let's share a newsletter, right? And so there's already a lot of templates here I could choose from, right? So I'm just going to choose a simple basic plain letter, and I'm going to choose this one right here. And so you just want to go ahead and select. Once you selected that template, right, you're going to be welcome to the editor of this email. So here's where you'll be able to edit the emails of how you want them to look, right? So you can customize the style, right? When you click on the box, right, you'll have more options right here, customize the text, color, etc., right? And then from here, if you have customers already inside the Shopify store, you could go ahead and select the segment, right? So who do you want to send the email to, pretty much, right? Do you want to send them to all subscribers? Maybe customers added to companies, customers not added to companies, etc., right? So if you have a segment, you can select that segment as well, or you could create a custom segment too, or you can send them to all your subscribers who have opted into receiving your emails, right? And once you're happy with this, you can go ahead and review the email, right? Once you do test, right, we're gonna just do all subscribers, right, review. Oh yes, because it's just fun. It's not, it's a test, so it's not gonna work. But once you've done that, right, you can go ahead and review and just make sure that everything looks good, and then you can send it to your customers. And that's how you send an email campaign within Shopify to all your customers. Now let's move on to the third one, how to set up automation emails. So how to set up automations when customers don't complete a checkout, for example, right? So to do this, you'll not only need Shopify messaging app, you'll also need Shopify Flow, which is another free Shopify app. So once you've installed it, right, you can go ahead and click install. And this is how it will look inside. So once you select the Flow app, you can go ahead and go to Browse Templates or create a workflow. For myself, I just like using the browse templates. It's much more easier, and these are the popular templates that you probably want to have set up as well. So you could go ahead and just select browse template, and then from here you want to just select the apps that you want to use in these templates. So for this one, Shopify messaging and Flow, right? That's it. And then from here you could do also another option to categories, right? But for this, we're gonna go on these top ones. So you can send a recover abandoned checkout, right? So like message a customer 10 hours after they go to checkout, but don't place the order, right? So this will encourage them to complete the order. Or you can send a thank you email. So we could just choose this one right here. Send a thank you customer. That is to send a thank you to the customer after they purchase, right? And so once you like this template, right? So as you can see, it's very pre-built template. It's very set up everything. You just go ahead and click install. Right? And now that it's installed, right, we could go ahead and edit the email, right? So you could go ahead and just click the email right here, and then just click edit email. And now this is the email that customers will receive when they complete an order in your store, right? And it's just a nice way, of course, to thank the customer. And you could go ahead and customize the image, right, the text, right, and just make it your own, right, as well, so that it can match your store theme as well. And then once you're happy with it, just go ahead and select set active, right? Once you have a verified email, right? And once you've done that, it'll be automatically once you complete every step. So every time a customer completes an order, right, for example, this automation flow will trigger. And not least and not last now is how to send transactional emails. So for example, how to send an email when a customer places an order, or when you have fulfilled the order and so now it is in shipping. So to do that, it's very simple. So all you need to do is go into the bottom left here and click settings. Once you click settings, you're going to go ahead and select the notification option right here. And once you click the notification option, you're going to click customer notifications. And from here, it by default already turned on, right? So you could go ahead and just select it here. And this is the order confirmation email, right, of how it will look. If you want to do customization, right, you could go ahead and edit the code of this email to do the customization of how you want this to look as well, right? So again, by default, these are pretty much turned on, and so you don't really need to worry about it as well. And they also have the local delivery update as well for the emails as well from there. And so that's how you go ahead and send an email to a customer within Shopify. If you guys have any questions, comment down below and I'll be happy to help you out. Peace.